Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. And in today's video, we're just going to continue straight from where we left off, which isn't actually from Aldrich's boss arena. We're going to go from Pontiff's, because once you arrive at Pontiff's area, there are two ways you can go. I just chose to go and do Aldrich, because I don't know, I feel like that boss is actually going to be harder than the one that I'm going to face next, hopefully in this video. But yes, also to the... oh, I thought my controller had disconnected there because it wouldn't let me roll for a second. To the lovely commenter who has quite nicely left me instructions on how to do a certain NPC's questline. I appreciate that massively. However, now that I'm here, pretty sure... oh, got some pants. Pretty sure I can't do it anyway. I may have a look into it and cut it out, but I don't know. So, I don't think I can actually continue Onion Boy's quest. I think I'm too far through the story, and I think I may have, in no uncertain terms, fucked it. Which is unfortunate. Right, how the fuck do I get to where I need to be? Is it up here? I forget. I've never usually actually come this way. Usually I get the bonfire that I need to from, well, at the start of this area opposed to near the fucking end of it. But, shit. Yeah. Go away, please. Thank you. I'm genuinely confused of where the fuck I go. Because it's not down there from the beginning. But yes, thank you very much. I forget, oh bollocks. I forget your name, which obviously, I'm very sorry. Just kill him real quick. But yes, thank you very much for the continued support, and thank you for letting me know how to do the, like I say, Onion Boy's quest, but I think I've naffed it. It's not super important. I think I'm gonna have to go from here actually. It's not super important. It's the only quest line that I've ever really cared to do, since it's the only one that I think has an NPC in it that's nice. There are a few other like small ones that are fine. I'm trying to think where the best way to go is. Don't you? Because we need to be down there, basically. And I can't remember what the quickest way or easiest way to do that is. Quickly double check. So that's up on the hill, that's here, that's the church, that's Pontiff. I feel like it's actually probably from here. Sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen, jumping around through bonfires, but I can't remember the quickest way to get to the next area is. Because I'm dumb. Because that takes me to Pontiff. And this just takes me in the general path. So I think it might be this way, actually. I think I'm just dumb. There's a very good chance of that being the case, to be fair. But you are watching Ryan with Bad at Games. It's kind of on brand. Yeah, it is here, because it's literally just down through here. God damn. But yes, so... but yeah, so in this area... in this video, we're just going to continue... oh, bollocks. I forgot about those enemies that drop from the ceiling and do like a rather annoying grab attack. Drink. Missed me. Thank you. So yes. In this video, anyway, going back to what I was saying, we're just going to continue on. We're going to go to... I don't know how to feel about the area. The area I don't think is that bad, from what I remember. God damn it. Slowing me down. But it has got an annoying enemy. If you've played this game to this point, you'll probably know the enemy I mean. And yeah, this is the bonfire I should have picked up on my first journey through to make coming back here a little bit easier. If you're somehow watching this and this is your either the first time watching a Dark Souls playthrough, A, thank you, and B, and if you're sort of Sorry about that, my throat's a little... Yep, there it is. My throat's a little bit groggy. But yeah, if this is your first like viewing of a Dark Souls game, and you're following along, probably pick that bonfire up. Ow. Because it just makes running back here a little bit smoother. Not massively an inconvenience if you remember the layout of the game, which I don't apparently. But overall, just kill him. Thank you. Just makes it a little bit easier for you, which, like I say, is something I should have done. Yes, and here we go. This is the way we should have came. I think there's an NPC invader. Yeah. Alva. That should have been a backstab, but such is life. Be careful of this guy, he has got a crossbow. Balls. It's not the biggest issue. And poise, apparently. Fuck me. Messed me right up, he did. Fuck me. And yeah, bang. He is an NPC, so being offline, which I actually am, you can't avoid him, unfortunately, or her. I don't really... In this game, Alva could be a dude, it could be a woman, it could be a neither. But... shit. There we go. I had to stop talking there and concentrate for a little bit. There we go, and we get their sword. Nice. Thankfully, all the Estus we've just used to fight them, will be at the bottom here, because there is a bonfire, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, and here we are, in the Irithyll dungeons. I don't know a lot of the lore of this area. I don't think there's much, if any, lore to this area, to be honest. If there is, let me know, I guess. Let me know of a video or and anything I can view. Please tell me that's... yeah, it's a two-shot, thankfully. And sit down. And yes, those are the enemies, by the way, that I think are quite frustrating. Bang. Bang. 'Cause they don't... well, they do damage, but they don't technically. They steal your health bar, effectively. They seal it away, they lock it, they do whatever. 'Cause it's not even a debuff to your health bar, it just removes it, and over time it comes back. But, as it comes back, you lose that bit of HP. And, unfortunately, if you try to heal that, like, negative effect away, you can't. It is a negative effect that you can't get rid of, which is a little bit annoying. But such is life, I suppose. But yeah, that's the only issue with the enemies in this area. Drink. Is, yeah, that little... like I say, it's not a debuff, but it is a debuff at the same time. That completely... yeah, I knew there was one of these here. And it's tankier than the fucking jailers are. Oh, you fucking rat bastard. I really need to stop swearing as much, but... if you swear in day-to-day life, you know how much of an actual habit that is to break. 'Cause I know YouTube, as much as they have changed their policies recently to make swearing not like the be-all and end-all of YouTube monetization, or at least that's how I understand it, it is also... yeah, sit down. Yeah, and see, I can't heal that away. Although if I get hit with blood loss before my health comes back, I'm very screwed. I think I've dropped onto the wrong side. Oh. Forgot about that. Because that's what Dark Souls needed, wasn't it? Jump scares. Thankfully, I was aware of it existing in the area. I just didn't remember where. So it didn't catch me too badly. But yes, jump scares. Is there a way to drop down up here, or is it... fucking further away. This area confuses me because I don't remember where anything is. Oh, balls. Pale pine resin, we'll accept that. We're not even going to talk about this monstrosity. Bipedal human-faced lizard creatures. There are some of them that are aggressive. That one, for some odd reason, isn't. It's the only one in this entire area that doesn't want to kill you, which is nice. Is there? Yeah, I think there's a jailer. Have it. Yeah, there's another one. Ow. Is this an insta-kill? No. Just... Do you mind? I literally couldn't move there. That was fun. Just being branded to death. But yeah, actually, that's a weird thing. I've never tried it because I'm not interested to. But I'm pretty sure that debuff effect that takes your like health off can drop you all the way down to a single like hit point. Oh yeah, and he does try and push you off. Doesn't work, but he does attempt it. And I'm thinking it's that smoke. Oh yeah, and it encumbers you. Lovely. That branding effect encumbers you. How nice. But yeah, I think it can take you down to 1 HP. I think. I don't know why I said think really weird there, I feel. I'm just going to drop down here. Oh, balls. Do you fucking mind? Ryan, stop jumping into the things that are attacking you. Oh, for the love of the Lord. At least let me pick my souls up, you twats. And now, up the stairs, up the stairs. I just said I haven't tried it, and it looks like I'm about to find out. Cause, lol. Okay, that's quite funny, actually. Double kill? Yeah, double kill. I'm just going to wait for some of my health to come back, because I'm a little bit worse for wears. Although I've still got a giant grin on my face, so... Shrunk's clearly enjoying it. Alright. Yep. You two can get all kinds of buggered. And that's what one of those looks like when it's aggressive. Pardon me. Dead. But yes, continuing on. There is a crystal lizard there, but be careful because there's an enemy just to the left that tries to do that. He will come out of his cell as well. He's not just a... Yeah, he's not just like a passive dude. Deaded. And that's how we do it. Thankfully got all my souls still. Oh, got some homeward bones. Very nice. There is a ring you can... Well, not a ring. A key you can get to make navigating that, like, again. Because there's a few items in there that aren't bad to pick up. I definitely know there is a wizard's ring in there. The slumbering dragon crest ring, it's just like off of an edge you've got to jump off. Right near the jump scare. But I haven't gone after it. One, because I don't remember where the key is, and two, I don't really need it. And yeah, this is a mimic. Ah, Jesus, that's a tanky mimic. Balls. I think this is just death. Not quite, but not far off either. Ow. I need to do a heal. Balls. Yeah, mimics hit very hard in this game, if you haven't noticed. But they're not the most... Jesus, their running animation's a bit creepy, ain't it? I think it's just the gangly... Fuck me. I feel like he should not be able to fit through that door. Thank the Lord. But yeah, I think for me it's the gangliness of the legs that it's a bit weird for me. Things that are gangly like that bother me. Also, this area, yeah. We've got another set to the dungeon. I'm not going to show it off a lot. Because there's about a lot of enemies around that corner. So if they want to come down, I'll fight some of them. If they stay up there, I'm not going to bother fighting them. Cause As I said in earlier videos, weak enemies can kill you very quickly. There's a giant here. Don't fight the giant is my advice. Because it's a giant and he just killed the lizard for me. Never mind. Legend. Yeah, but the giant hits very hard. Nice little back squin. Squin? Yes, it's a back squin. Oh, more rats. I think we're going to switch to one-handed so we can get a bit more of an arc on it. Story is that way. There's a few items. Up here, though, that I want to pick up. Soul. There's a couple of chests up here. But be aware, through, I think it's up there, basilisk drop. I can't remember if I've explained what a basilisk is yet, because there are a few throughout the game. I think it's when you unlock a chest. This one, perfectly fine. Can't remember what's in it though. Old cell key. Ah, that's the key you need. And there's the basilisks. I probably have shown them off. This is a mimic as well. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, this is one of the weird mimics that's upside down for some reason. And the basilisks have joined the party. Because of course they have. I'm going to run away now, because they're one of the only enemies in the entire game that has a one-shot kill attack. I hate them because of that. I think it's just cheap. If one of them comes along, I reckon I can have... Well, I reckon I can kill them all. But I don't want to fight the horde. Because when there's lots of them, the curse builds up a lot. So be careful. Be careful. Be aware. Is what I was going to say of that. And I think I can hear the of that. It's one more. Also, yeah, you can walk past mimics once they've gone back to sleep. They're just like if they were when you first encountered them. However, now that that's gone to sleep, I feel like I can show off something kind of cool. Because obviously I am quite low on HP. But if you come across a mimic chest, I may as well just show it off now. And you've got undead hunter's charms. Chuck one at it. And it does that, but usually it allows you to pick up the item. However, this doesn't work if you're looking for the helmet of this thing. And I am going to kill it for that reason, just in case. It drops me the helmet. It did not. But yeah, there's a helmet that they drop, which is effectively that chest with the mouth open and everything, but you can wear it as a hat. It's a very rare drop from any mimic chest as far as I am aware. And I think there's two of them in here. Yep, two giant rats in here. Thankfully, giant rats are no match for giant swords. I wasn't even meant to use that. I'm not going to complain about it, but wasn't meant to do it. I really need stronger armor. I think at some point I'm going to need to go back and find some. Or I need to Google where I can get Havel's armor so I can start wearing that. I'll quickly run up here because I think this... I can't remember what this is actually. Ah, this is where you can get a dragon torso stone. We're not going to talk about that area. Not yet anyway. Because that there is how you get to a secret area. Can't remember what that weapon is. Not weapon, I think it's a spell. If I'm not mistaken. Sort of a nameless soldier. And this just allows you to open up a little shortcut. Oh, I'm very gassy at the moment. Right. And I'm just going to pick it up. Lightning blade. I knew it was something like that, like a lightning infusion. Not a lightning infusion, a weapon infusion thing. I thought it was the fire one though. And yeah, here's probably the worst part of this area in my opinion. You've got lots of jailers. In these cells, you've got apparently nothing in this one. Wait, hang about, where the fuck does this lead? Okay, now I'm confused. Oh. I am so incredibly dumb. The thing is, right, that wasn't even a riff for YouTube. That was a genuine me thinking that was an area I'd never seen before. Yeah. In here, you've got these horrible monstrosities. Thankfully, most of them can't really handle an attack. Or, well, not an attack, but 2 attacks. They do have some weird projectile. Actually, that's a thought. If anyone knows, because I've never really looked into it, nor do I really need to, but do these drop a weapon? Is that weapon that they've got? Can it be dropped? Can I use that if I wanted to? Because I feel like it'd be a cool, like, staff. Because I feel like that's most likely what it would be. Right. Try not aggro all of them, is my advice. But don't do what I've just done. Either. Where you aggro everybody and their mother. Double kill though. I think, yeah, that leaves 3. However, I have got no healing left. So I'm going to quickly run in here and just use my Divine Blessing. So I can get at least a little bit of my HP. So I don't die immediately the moment someone sneezes in my general direction. I think that's the only thing, like, truly annoying bit of this. Not area, but these enemies. Oh, there's 4 of them. I'm not bothering. Not even going to bother. There are a few things here that I will probably come back and pick up in a minute, but I don't want to get to the bonfire that's ahead of me first. But yeah, that, like, debuff thing seems to have almost infinite range. Yeah, there's going to be an enemy that's going to do that. He's going to jump up, though, and try and attack. And usually he misses. Not always, but usually. So you can just run straight forward and get straight in. And up we go. I'm gonna collect this item. Quickly rest at the bonfire. And then we're gonna go back and quickly clean out. 2 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. I had an itchy ear and I had to adjust my headphones accordingly. Right. Fuck. Well, it was worth a try. Never know until you try. But yeah, we're actually fairly close to finishing this area off. And indeed finishing this video. Because it's sort of a slight jog to the boss area. And the boss, if I remember correctly, isn't going to take me too long. Because it's the second gimmick boss. Is all I can really say before we get there. Because I don't want to spoil it if this is your first time watching Dark Souls 3. Now then, the main area I want to get to is up here. Shit. Open, please. So I can at least get inside. I didn't even want that item, but we'll accept it. Right, 2 down. But yeah, they don't even have to hit you or, for fuck's sake, anything like that. They've just sort of be in your general presence and they can completely wipe your health bar. Which I think is just, in my personal opinion, a bit dumb. And as you can see, my health continues to go down. So yeah, I think I'm on about 10 HP now. I'm probably on 1 at the moment. Shall we have a look real quick? 13. That's how little HP I've got. And I don't really want to step outside because there's 2 of them. I feel like that's a form of, like, curse. Also, get my shield back. Are you just gonna come in now? That would have ended me instantly. It doesn't do 10 damage, but definitely doesn't do, like, less than 10. I think there's another one. Yeah. Why have they all suddenly aggroed? What the fuck's happened? You know what? I think we've just got to go for it. That's not what I wanted. Thankfully they don't sap stamina, because if they did, you'd be knackered. Right. Are there any more ears? Well, I know there definitely is, because there's one there. So, I may as well clean up. And there we go. That's all the jailer's done. Now it's a case of waiting for my health to come back so I can do the rest of this little annoyance. I think I can open this. Yeah. Hello. Wait there. I feel like this is the area I was just in. Doesn't look like there's any items. And yes, the keen-eyed among you is, yeah, that is a mimic. I am going to deal with it in a moment. Oh, we've got Alva's armor as well. Very nice. Oh yeah, we've got giant rats because they've come back. 2 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. I need to adjust my headphones back onto my head. There we go. They were slipping off. And I can't have that. Oh, what's here? Amber. Amber? Ember. What the hell am I on about Amber? Oh yeah, we've got a random lichen as well. I forgot you were even here, mate. Albeit not that intimidating now. Well, they weren't that intimidating in the Crucifixion Woods or the forest or whatever the hell that area was called. But, you know, a little bit intimidating. Right. There is a person I'm looking for now. Are they in here? Yeah, it's locked. Balls. That must be what you get from this mimic if I had to guess. And yeah, because I have them, I'm not going to bother. Just release your treats, mate. Got everything you give me. Oh well. Not what I expected, but I'll take the Titanite scales. Quickly jump in here, why not? Yeah. Ow. Missed. Well, hit me once and then missed the rest. Another amber. Right, I think that's this area cleared. Because I can't remember where you get the key to unlock that door. So, we're just going to continue on. I will grab that item just because knowing my luck, I'll need it. Or want it at the very least. And what we got? Large soul. I really need to use all those because I think I've got quite a few. Yeah, I do. We'll use them at the end of the video when I do my usual leveling up stuff. Yeah, just run past him just about every time. There's no reason to really fight him on this bridge. I think it's just a very quick way to get dead, since, pardon me, since it's a narrow area, and even if he doesn't kill you, I think gravity most likely will. And quickly rest at the bonfire, and bang, sorted. Alright, is this the way I've got to go? Yeah, it is. Like I said, if you are following on, this is probably the quickest way to get to the next boss. Well, I say the quickest way. The quickest way if I'm not dumb, which, ow, I am. You can go straight forward. I'm not going to. At least not yet. It'll probably be something I do in a later video. If you want to do Onion Boy's quest, go that way. But like I said, don't think I can, so I'm not really gonna bother. We'll go quickly grab this item, then we'll go to the booth. Or maybe we won't. Maybe we'll have a quick wander around, cause the area around the boss isn't all that big. And yes, they are more jailers, but I don't think they have the curse thing. No, they don't. They just have fire, which is fine. There is a little bit of lore, but I'm gonna cover that in a moment when I'm not at risk of getting deaded. Like I am at the moment. The fuck? Fair enough, looks like two-handing. 1, 2, and 3. What are you going to draw me? Coin. Fair enough. This, hence the name of the area, the profane capital. Hello. That is the profane flame. It is, from what I understand, either someone's attempt or a pyromancer of some form's attempt at remaking the first flame from Dark Souls 1. Oh yeah, this guy. Bit awkward to fight, in my honest opinion. Got a big club. He's not overly tanky. Like, you can break his poise fairly easily if you've got a big weapon like I do. But yeah, they're not the most difficult thing, but there's not also that many of them. I'm not gonna have a great amount of HP for the boss, but such is life. Ow. That's not very nice. May have to try and do the boss a bit of a hitless run. Just gonna try and nuke. Oh, they all did a little jig there, and I've got 2 of their daggers. Nice. Right, just the other side, and then we'll go to the boss. Actually, before I do that, though, I didn't mean to do that. I'm dumb. Gonna get rid of those. Because, knowing my luck, I'll try and switch through my inventory and get stuck on them. Reason I've come to this area, because there is, I want to say, about 3 chests. Shit. Just gonna run away, because I don't want to aggro everybody along with this big twat. Their aggro range is surprisingly high. I think if you hit hard enough, you can stagger him out of his animations, though. I feel like that's something I've definitely done before. And yeah, their wings, for some odd reason, act as a shield. Even though it's the same material as far as I'm aware. So yeah, they will sort of turtle behind their wings, but just run around them, you'll get an opening easy enough. Right. Looks like one of you is stood alone. Very dumb idea. Deaded. You've just been made deaded. And so have you. And so have you. I feel like an executioner at this point. I think that's a double. That's a Doppelin. That would have been nice, but you can't have everything, can you? I think that's them all. Right. That one's a mimic. Oh, this one is also a mimic. What the hell? Oh, shit. Right, this may have been a mistake. Like, 1 mimic hits hard. 2 mimics is a problem. Well, to be fair, 2 mimics. Gonna need to quickly do a runaway. The famous Dark Souls tactic. Chug a couple of Miestises. I am actually gonna have to try and do the boss completely hitless, aren't I? Because I've not got Estus. And I'm not running all the way back. What are you going to give me? Great shield. Nice. Not a chance on life I can use it, but nice anyway. Right. And we've got a lot of souls. I feel like I'm going to die. This is very sad. He's just going to do a little bit of a sit down. Please don't be a mimic. Thank the Lord. All that for an ember. Wasn't worth it. Was not worth it, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we may as well finish him. Should have done a charge shot too. That's got some weird tracking that I do not like. Ah, sick. And that I will show at the end of the video because it does drain your health. But the symbol of avarice is the helmet I was referring to. Right, and this is the boss arena. Oh yeah, this one doesn't get a cutscene because you don't have Onion Bro. Onion Boy, if you follow his quest line, will come here and fight this boss along with you. That's all I'll say because I don't want to spoil it. If you haven't seen it or you're playing through this game yourself, experience it. It's great. Lovely cutscene, lovely little story, bit of world building. Why am I running away? You'll see. That's why. Because as I said, this is a gimmick boss. The gimmick is this weapon. If I remember how to use it. Which, to be honest, I don't. As you can see. Right. Yeah, you can do that. Charge it up. Like that. And you can do massive damage. Just be very careful because it takes 8 years to charge up. But I think it's almost guaranteed to stagger him. And yeah, you can beat him without it. I just don't see the point, really. Right. We're both a one-er away from death. Lovely jumping fisty attack. I've not really got much in the way of, like, help for this. Other than use this. Can't believe I did that without dying. I'm quite impressed. Whew. But yeah, that's Yom. You can, like I say, beat him without... Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. You can beat him without using that weapon, the Storm Ruler, which is the giant slayer. But doing so just takes far longer, and I couldn't be bothered. Because the gimmick for the boss, if you want to fight it without the sword, if you attack his hands, you do a little bit of damage. Attack the rest of him, doesn't do a lot. And the best way to do it is attack his head, because you can get a, not a parry, but a riposte attack. So if you wanted to do it like that, do something like that. And yeah, we're here, right back at the beginning of the game. However, I'm not going to talk to her yet, because I know what triggers it. If you remember, if you cast your mind back to the very beginning of this playthrough, I said you could fight a boss much, much earlier than when you're meant to. I'm going to have to kill him, because if not, they are going to chase me. But yeah, you can fight a boss much, much earlier. There's a boss in there that you can fight. Now, this is about the time you're meant to. Because you get teleported here after you defeated 3 out of the 4 Lords of Cinder, being the 3 main sort of, and 3 of the 5 main story bosses of the game. And we have killed the Abyss Watchers. They were the first one. We have killed Aldrich and Yom. 3 out of the 4 previous Lords of Cinder who have linked the fire. Ow. Travel. I'm going to go home. But yes, I'll quickly do the lore dump for Yom while I'm here, while I'm doing what I need to. Yom's big thing is he was feared by most of his people for being, well, a giant. But he was said to be a lovely ruler, you know, looked after his people, and originally carried that great axe, great machete, and the great shield. However, I think I might pick this one up actually. Why not? We might use it in a bit. But yeah, however, I think it's, if we check his machete actually, it'll give me a bit of, I'm gonna keep using this real quick. Great machete wielded long ago by Yorm the Giant. Yorm once lumbered on the front line with a great shield, but one day, in place of his shield, a left-handed notch was added to this machete, enabling the smashing technique that would become legacy of his later years. Basically, he lost somebody. Yorm's story is about loss, and in doing so, put down his great shield in favour for two-handing his machete, since he no longer had anything to protect. Something along those lines, anyway. I feel like his shield probably gives a bit more of a hint to that. Can we get 8 strength? No. That's a bit unfortunate. Well, what I can do, though, is... Actually, I'm just going to sell them because they're much quicker. Yeah, if you don't want to sit through all of this... not all of this, but sit through the animations, sell them. No, not those. It makes life a hell of a lot easier for you. Level up. We need 3 more. Ah, well. We've got 2. So, yeah, I'll be able to use Yorm's machete. I'll have to two-hand it, but I two-hand most of the things, so... Yeah, let's go. Ah, we can only get it to +2 because we've got not enough Titanite scales. That's unfortunate. Well, what can we get the normal at? 1 and 2 anyway. Oh, we haven't got Titanite chunks either. Reinforced Estus Flask. No Estus Shards. Yeah, we've got an Undead Bone Shard, so we may as well use that. And yeah, so in the next video, I think I'm gonna continue from where we just were into this mysterious boss that I could have fought at the beginning, and try out this machete. Oh, it's got Warcry on it. But yeah, from what I remember, it's not a bad weapon. I've never used it, but yeah. So yes, I'm going to leave you, ladies and gentlemen. If you have enjoyed, please like, subscribe, do all those lovely YouTube comment things. Do all those lovely YouTube things, and I'll see you in the next one.